Hello everybody, here Dr. Sara M. How are you today? I want to talk today about a very special subject, which is the kids, the children, and how to help them go through this tough situation, this critical situation when all the family and everybody has to be isolated at home. You need to imagine that we parents supposedly are mature enough and we have the elements, the tools to cope with it. But children, they are in their developmental stages and they don't have those tools. They don't have those instruments and they are not mature enough to cope and to understand what's going on. So it's our responsibility as parents to help them go through this time the best possible way. In this tough time, kids have to be isolated with no regular schedule, no school, no cousins, no friends, nothing. And this goes exactly against their development, because in order for them to have a healthy development, they need all that. So this is a time when we parents have a double responsibility. The first is to be parents always, but the second one is to be strong enough as parents to help them to go through this, because we are not equal. We are not in the same level. We cannot get upset at them because they don't know better. So how do we do this? So the first thing we need to understand is the kids are emergents. The kids are going to copy whatever we do. They are going to look at us. If we are nervous, if we are anxious, if we start screaming, they're going to do the same thing. And if they don't do that, they're going to swallow that and they're going to act out in any moment. So the first thing is, we as parents, we need to be calm. We need to control our emotions. And how do we do that? First of all, limit the exposure to the media. Media is very unfair. They keep talking 24/7 about all the people that are dying. They are not talking about all the people that are getting healthy, they are getting well, they've been released from the hospital. That doesn't sell. Second of all, media calls every day to the hospitals to find out how many people died, and the hospitals report, okay, 700 people were dead yesterday. But they were dead from anything. What do they report? Oh, they died from coronavirus. Second of all, minimize the phone calls, because there's nothing to do, there's no sports, there's no friends, there's no shows. So what do? We talk 24/7, and because we don't have anything else to talk about, we talk about the coronavirus. So let's stop that, we adults, because our kids will copy us and will do the same thing. They will talk with their friends about that. So minimize that. Another thing is, let's schedule the day. And let's stay with them. Let's share with them quality time. If we get crazy being 24/7 with our kids, so at least let's say, okay, I'm going to stay with them 1 hour, 2 hours a day, and that time is to play with them. The rest of the day, make a schedule. From this time to this time, you're going to do whatever, homeworks and exercise at home. And from this time to this time, you're going to play with your sister or with your brother. So they need a schedule. They need rules. And if there's no school and there's no teacher, so you are the next one to put those rules, okay? And another thing is that if you are going to live your life in fear, which is irrational, your kids are going to be in fear. And remember one thing, fear is a normal emotion. We are just born with two fears, of the darkness and falling. That's it. The rest of the fears we learned. Having fear is good, it's adaptive. We need fear in order, to live. But we don't need excessive fear. We don't need irrational fear. We don't need to globalize the fear in everything. Now it's going to happen, and tomorrow what's going to happen, negative and negative and negative. No, please calm down, because I want to remind you, the more fear, the more anxiety and fear, what they do is they attack the immune system. They don't let the immune system do their job. So let the immune system, which is the queen here, to do the best they can so we can be healthy. This is my advice. Keep safe. I will be in touch with you soon. Bye-bye.